homies. It's your boy, Ash Info. We're gonna finish up here. We're gonna check out a movie on Amazon Prime here. Or it's a series. It has a good storyline, so I'll tell you what they're doing. I'll put out a community post, so make sure you subscribe or check your posts. Turn your notifications on, so you get my notifications when I go live. Be doing a sporadic live at some point in the next few hours here. Also, there's a storm brewing, so y'all know when I know that there's a storm brewing, okay? But I mean, seriously, heavy winds, heavy rain, strong ass winds coming in tonight, tomorrow, so you get ready, okay? Like, batten down the hatches. You gotta make sure you got all your plants battened down big time, okay? Love y'all very much. Wicked storms coming. Get your rain barrels ready, you know? Deplete your rain barrels fully. Apparently this girl can hold her breath for 6.5 minutes. I can't believe that. Seems like too long, but maybe, I guess. I wonder what the world record for holding your breath underwater is. Is it different than above water? Is there a different world record for holding your breath just standing still? There's so many questions. Here, I'll hold my breath. You ready? 6 seconds. Fucking world record or what? Fat guys in the tub or what? Get done pretty good. Fat old dudes in the tub.com. Oh man. I'm getting my beach bod going and it's really taking its time here. Beach days will be over by the time my bod's ready, but Christmas has never looked better, I'm telling you the truth. Honest to God's truth, I'll be looking so good at Christmas. I'm not sure how much into Christmas I can wear short sleeves, but I'm gonna find out this year. Yeah, so everything looks really good. Just gotta finish off now, cap it, bada bing, and a couple other things we gotta do, but wife doesn't have to worry about that. I get her done. Main stuff will all be addressed tomorrow and the next day and then a couple weeks after we'll have all the painting done. It's so hot out there, there's no chance you can be painting right now, so I need to pace myself. I got 3-4 other big projects I want to do before September, so no big deal. I'll get them all done. Maybe 5 or 6 if really at this rate, if you want to count. Not huge projects, but big changes, you know. Probably 12 small projects and another 12 mediums. We'll have most of them done by the weekend, which is really nice. And lots of the bigger projects are done too, but still a couple to go. Oh. Telling you straight up, it's nice to have a bath. You gotta soak your body, and then you gotta soak your nails, you gotta soak your feet, you gotta scrub your feet, scrub your hands. You gotta scrub your epidermis gently, but you gotta scrub some of it. Your face is delicate, you know. All right. Probably. Fuck, I'm good looking, you know, even in the dark, you can't, there's like a slight shadow and you can just tell I'm a smoking hot dude, you know, it's just a slight silhouette of hotness. But there's no denying this dude's a hottie, you know what I mean? The dude sitting next to me is a hottie. Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm probably gonna roll out of here, brush my teeth, brush my hair, comb my beard, and trim my toes, maybe trim a couple toenails, trim my toes, and then call it, you know, rub some hemp lotion, get some nice hemp lotion all over my toes and my legs. It's gonna be nice. Haven't done it for a couple of weeks, but last time I did it, it felt good. It was very cooling, you know? But you have to have clean feet when you put it on, otherwise the bacteria on your feet will feed off of like the oatmeal and the hemp and the lotion, and it'll grow more bacteria. So make sure you scrub your body. People putting lotion on lotion instead of washing your hands. You gotta go wash up and then use lotion like once every 5 days, 10 days. You cannot be like Tom Jackson. Tom Jackson is different, okay? That guy probably he gets free lotion, so he's using lotion like he has a dispenser in his car, you know? He gets in his house and then he has like a dispenser on a track. And he just holds his hand out in the dispenser, will just put the perfect amount of hemp lotion on one hand, and he just carefully maneuvers it into his other hand, and before you know it, his hands are even more supple than 10 seconds ago. You know what I mean? So every hour, this guy's up in his skin like softness by 100x. This guy, he is a god. Tom Jackson's a god. You know that already. Come on. I shook his hand. He's a god. Like, I check people, and I checked him, and man, that is one nice dude. Like, I am blown away by how nice that guy is. I will never be anything like Tom Jackson, unfortunately for me. I wish I could be more like Tom Jackson. That guy is a solid. He's like the A plus celebrity. Him and Fred Penner hang out for sure. I already know. Him and Fred Penner are definitely jamming. I bet you it's just epic. Man, I wish I could go to one of their parties, yo. Oh, I bet you they wouldn't even mind me if I came, you know what I mean? Like, they probably have, like, I'm going to be checking to see what they got going, you know what I mean? And I guarantee you, at their age, there's no way they don't have some fire, yo. And them, too. Think about them. Like, those dudes are epic. They for sure grow their own bud. All day, every day. Alright. I'm gonna be like another 5 minutes or less here. I feel like I rejuvenated, you know? I feel like I went for a swim with the fishes. Like, swimming with the great whites, we'll say. But I didn't know it, you know what I mean? No one, like, wasn't that tour, hey, you wanna go and swim next to a great white with your jockstrap? No, but I definitely don't. But like some dingbat took me to the middle of the ocean and he's like, oh, you park the boat, wanna swim? Huh? I'm like, what? You leave wallet in the boat, you wanna swim? Ugh. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I mean, it's kind of sketchy. And I was the only dude in the boat. And just my spidey senses are bothering me. But I kept checking the dude. And I was like, hey man, you're gonna be cool, I'm gonna tip you, alright? Ugh. And he couldn't, he's like, yeah, you wanna swim? I was like, holy. We're not having a good start here yet. He didn't know, my boat driver didn't know English. Not like a bit. Holy crap, would I have said no to that dude, you know? We had engine problems. I don't even remember. I can't remember if there was 2 props. I swear we had 2 props, but I can't remember. We definitely had something happen. Oh no, it just got real choppy and we couldn't make any ground because it stirred up and we were way out there. He's like, we got a motor. I'm like, huh? The fucking cooler was flying up like 6-8 feet in the air. I'm like, oh, this is a little different. And I hadn't been in the ocean on a boat before. We were on a skiff. I was on a skiff. It was like a 26 or 20, I don't know, with a little bit higher rail than some of the skiffs here, that's all I'm gonna say. And that's how it goes, but yeah, we made it back. It took forever. It was super boring, and it was like really quite something. Like, you sit on a wooden board and get slapped up and down for 45 minutes or 2 hours, whatever it was, 3 hours, you're probably out there. It wasn't fun. We went out to Marietta Island, 25 miles out in the ocean, in a skiff, so I don't know, it was really bad, and it was pushing, it was like the waves were offshore, so we were being pushed away from land. Which is why it made it even more intense that we had to get going, because the waves started to get what we call rollers, right? Easy 3.5, 4.5, sometimes 6 foot rollers. I mean, those will fucking kill you like in a heartbeat. If you get hit by that in the boat, you're done. So you gotta watch. I don't like going in a boat really unless it's on a lake. In the ocean, I've been on a barge. That's right, I did another ocean thing, but this one was different. This one I went up a waterfall on a horseback, but to get there we were on a double-decker ferry or something. Not a ferry, it was like a, yeah, it wasn't a ferry though. Alright, I'll switch you. But that was intense too, the horseback riding on that one. Up a waterfall, and I was definitely kind of scared. Fucking young guy, I don't know how old he was. Older than me, but still young enough. I'm 16 or something like that, and I'm yelling at the guy pulling my horse and hitting my horse with this stick. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. You're scaring my horse. I'm on a cliff, you goof. And I don't really like horseback riding. My favorite moment of my life was when I was trotting through really like this, like about a foot and a half deep of water through like a ravine, and it was like you had to go that way to get to the waterfall, but it was like for 5 or 10 minutes, and oh my god, it was so peaceful and beautiful. And it was like in water, you know what I mean? Like it was very unique. I'll never forget that part. And I didn't feel like I wasn't worried about dying then, you know, because the waterfall was dangerous, the cliffside. Oh my gosh. Maybe my wife will have a protein shake. Hey, finish off the night. Huh? Yeah. And then, geez, I put this on. I'll see you guys next time.